What's up, investors? Trump just signed a bill that could potentially delist NEO and several other Chinese stocks. I'm gonna let you know why I'm not sweating it at all, and this is nothing more than just a bunch of fake news. Stay tuned, everyone. So yeah, guys, Trump signs a bill that could lead to the delisting of Chinese stocks, including NEO, Li, Xpeng, and Alibaba. And I'll tell you why I'm not worried about this. Personally, I think this is nothing more than a political stunt. Anyone that's American does know that President Trump has had a beef with China for a long time regarding jobs and how they keep taking jobs from Americans. And I think this is just another nail in the coffin for him trying to take them down. But ultimately, this hurts the U.S. economy more than it helps it. Taking away Chinese companies from investors hurts investors and a lot of big people with big pockets in the long term, and that ultimately hurts our economy. Another thing that I think this is just a bunch of nothing more than fake news is honestly, NEO personally has they have a 3-year compliance timeline to act on this. So basically what this means is even if they were committing some kind of fraud, they have from today up until 2024 3 years to comply with the U.S. audit systems. As far as I know, and from what I've read, they have already been compliant to begin with. But in case there were any kind of was any foul play, they still have 3 years to comply to this. So in the near future, this shouldn't affect the company at all going forward. But one of the biggest reasons for, I guess, Trump and a lot of people from Congress that don't really like Chinese stocks because of just the Luckin Coffee scandal that happened earlier this year. Any of you guys that are not familiar with Luckin Coffee, they were said to be the Starbucks killer in China. They were actually selling on Wall Street or in the New York Stock Exchange earlier this year, and they were delisted because of the very thing that they're accusing NEO and all these other Chinese stocks of fraud. Luckin Coffee was inflating their numbers, and they were adding revenues that weren't there, and it ended up being all fraudulent, and it left a bad taste in a lot of investors' mouths, and that caused, I guess, even more, hysteria and potential issues with Chinese stocks that people just don't trust them. But obviously, a lot of the things that are happening right now have kind of died down, the delisting issues. In fact, we look over at NEO, their price targets have gotten increased recently. Daiwa, I believe his name is Kelvin Lau. Yeah, Kelvin Lau increased the price range for NEO for $59. Very bullish sign. Again, this is all in the middle of the delisting scandal and also the share dilution scandal. And for that share dilution thing, I think that was blown out of proportion. As we all know, every single EV maker was diluting shares to raise capital. I mean, they didn't need the money, but they were doing it anyway. So I think that one was kind of blown out of proportion. And obviously, all the stocks that did dilute their shares, the EVs, they recovered nicely. On other, I think Deutsche Bank, Edison Yu from Deutsche Bank gave a price target of a hold of $50. And prior to that, Goldman Sachs, Fei Fang, I think his name was Fei Fang, was it? Let me see. Was it Fei Fang? Yeah. Fei Fang of Goldman Sachs suggested a $59 price target. It's a hold rating. I personally don't put much merit into these stock analyst price targets. I think they're a bunch of nonsense for the most part. But yeah, I wouldn't be too concerned, honestly, everyone, as far as the delisting goes. Like I said, they do have the 3-year compliance to act on it. Nothing will happen to the company at all for at least 3 years. And even if they were, again, they have the 3-year compliance. But as it stands right now, as far as I know, I mean, the people I've talked to or things that I've read, they seem to be running a legit business, so they shouldn't be any fears for any NEO investors out there. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Are you guys a little bit concerned with these accusations, or are you guys holding tight? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing, liking, commenting. Greatly appreciated. I'll see you guys next time. All right, take care.